And welcome everyone to a nice 5v3. This is Scouts of Entertainment here, and today's replay comes from yours truly, as well as Captain Jervis, who sent me the replay, but that's a story for another time. In any case, we have Captain Jervis.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, we'll soon be here.
Mighty Eskimo, and myself. So, what can go wrong? We have some Gwaithai Arthained, some Elder Enwy Archers, I of course am commanding in Ladris. We have 2 units here of Norrentino Warriors, 2 units of Archers of Rivendell, some Great Dame Rindang, 2 units of Elder Enwy Spearmen, some Ladris Sentries, 2 units, 1 unit of Elder Enwy Swordmasters, some Ladris Guardians, Spears of Rivendell armoured up, 2 units of Ladris Guardians armoured up. We also have some Brennan River Wards and Gwaithai Rochador, and 1 more unit of Spears of Rivendell armoured up. Now, moving on to Jervis's army, who's commanding Lothlorien, I believe. Find him? Where the hell did he go? In any case, his army's up here, or most of it. We have some Archwardens of the Wood, some Elder Council, some Lorien Spearmen and Lorien Swordmasters, Lorien Axemen, more Spearmen, 2 units of Lorien Archers, some 3rd unit of Lorien Archers actually. Yep. We have some Lorien Warriors, Kindred of Celeborn, Watchers of the Golden Wood, some Galadriel Blade Masters, more Axemen, Marchwardens of the Wood, Swordmasters, Elder Council, Círdan Amoth Rangers, and some Karas Kaladhon's Guardians. And that brings us to our final player, Mighty Eskimo, commanding Dol Amroth. He's got some Tirithir Marksmen, Doranenal Archers, Belfast Marines, some Tirithir Marksmen there, some Dismounted Knights of Numenus, Peritil Champions, Black Swan Renegades, Knights of the Silver Swan, 2 units of, 1 unit here of Doranenal Pikemen, not armoured up. We've got some Edhelm Halberdiers, 3 units there, another unit of Pikemen, some Dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan, Peritil's Champions, more Knights of the Silver Swan, Black Swan Renegades, Catapult, and Haven Guard. Alrighty, first the 5 attackers now. We've got a Harad army commanded by Beast Mode on 70, and Beast has got some Haradrim Archers, 2 units here, some Sathron Pikemen, 2 units, Trollmen of Harad, Dismounted Serpent Guard, Haradrim Archers, I already called that, sorry, Dismounted Serpent Guard, Sathron Archers, Muhad Warriors, Muhad Berserkers, more Warriors, more Berserkers, Champions of Nafrat, some Haradrim Spearmen, 2 units there, Sathron Archers, and Muhad Beast Tamers, and that appears to be it for Harad, that we can see. Next we have Umbar, commanded by M1 Breakout. He's got some Corsair Infantry, 2 units, some Adrenium Shield Guard, 2 units here, some Alcarandas Legion, 3 units, some Belaga Pikemen, 2 units, 2 units of Belkath Axe Guard, some Naru Sentinels, a Trebuchet, Harbingers of Casimir. And next we have 3rd attacker, Mordor, commanded by Lamor. Lamar's got some Orc fodder here out front, some Moron Infantry, 2 units, some Orc Maulers, I think 2 units here, I think 2 units of Orc Javelins as well, Olakai, Troll Drummers, 2 units of Blackguard of Barad-dûr, Sauron's Will, 2 units, Temple Guard, and Temple Executioners. Armoured up. Yep, they do. They've got the silver helms indicating the armour upgrade. And some Nazgul around here somewhere, from memory. Alright, next we have Dorwinion, commanded by Unknown Soldier. And since he's unknown, we'll never know who he is. We have 3 units of Evelyn Marksmen, some Evelyn Vineguard, 2 units, some Evelyn Infantry, looks to be 4 units of infantry, We have some McQuinty Bows, McQuinty Glade Masters, and Evelyn Hammerguard. Okay. Final attacker is Rune, committed by Isaac Newton, who you might be familiar with. We did a stream with Newton not long ago, actually, and he blew my ass apart with. Actually, this morning we did 2 battles today. We played this, and yeah, Isaac played the free for all. He was deadly with that cannon, I tell you. We have some Loke Flag Rim, some Loke Scion Rim, 2 units, some Loke Narim. Looks to be 2 units, maybe just 1 here, sorry. My bad, spread out. Some Loke Flag Rim, Eastron Crossbows, 2 units. Some Bathclop Tribesmen, 2 units. Loke Flag Rim, Camul's Chosen, Loke Gamprin, 3 units there. And possibly some Shadow Bows, I can't see them. But that is it. So, we'll get this battle started. Enjoy. Now, what makes this battle a little bit different, I suppose, to most is that I was actually streaming this at the time, and we were communicating on the stream, all 3 of us, all 3 defenders, and we were just in constant communication the entire time. So right now we're just discussing where to go, and so we're scrambling to get our forces into the centre. We asked the attackers to give us 5 minutes to set up, or at least to get our troops together. And you know, to the attackers' credit, they granted us this grace period of 5 minutes. So as you can see, I'm scrambling to get my army at least up the hill inside, up to the citadel, and then we'll fan out from there and begin setting up our defence. So we'll come back once the attack begins. Alright guys, my warriors started firing, but I actually halted their fire because I thought I was just not getting enough kills. As you can see, Rune and Dorwinian are on the move. Damn, that looks cool in the distance there, those massive armies. Rune's gold really stands out. There's the Camul Shadow Guard. There's also some Shadow Bows around here somewhere. So the attackers are also coordinating their efforts. It looks like Rune and Dorwinian are going to move around the city. Mordor and Umbar are sort of focusing on where my forces are, and it looks like Harad is going to be focusing on the east side of the city. I've staged my forces here to be used when ready. I've got some forces here to hold some choke points and moving up some archers just to sort of I'll take some nice shots if I can, if the opportunity presents itself. I saw an opportunity to shoot at Dorwinian. You know, any time to weaken the enemy, you take it. You know, Dorwinian stands up well to that fire anyway. But because they're so bunched up, it really makes it easy to score a hit. And this surprised me. This did catch me off guard here, so this was definitely a good move here by Lamo. It sent me into panic mode when he sent up his Black Guard. I wasn't expecting him to do that so quickly. And I've only got a handful of forces here, and everyone knows what the Black Guard is capable of. And so I knew what he was trying to do. He's just going to use the Black Guard to break through, scramble, divide, get his army in there, and just annihilate my defending forces here. So when I see what he's doing, I switch my targets. I got my archers pouring into him. I think I got a second unit back here firing. As you can see, I'm scrambling my forces now to get in there as fast as possible. I got some forces here to deter Umbar. I've also got my Norrentuna warriors over here firing. So right now I'm just pouring arrows in here, trying to stem the tide, trying to force Alamo back. Here comes my forces to the rescue. The all like highs here too, so Alamo ain't kidding around. My archers over here, they were in a perfect position, and the fact that he actually divided my forces, I used that to my advantage, and I shot him from with my Northern Tenor Warriors back here. Now I sent these guys into the shield wall formation to sort of protect them. He was going for my Northern Tenor Warriors here, but they were relatively spread out, so I wasn't too concerned at this stage. Right now my intention was trying just to sort of hold this choke point. My Matter of Sentries, to their credit, held their ground. We also have some Nazgul here, and I was trying to shoot at them as well. You see, Lamo's not giving me a break. He's sending in more men. Now we've got M1 Breakout sending in his Corsair infantry. So right now everything is happening at these choke points, and when I see Umbar moving in, I see that my Esquim's got some forces here, and right now I'm saying, direct your forces, send them over to help me face Umbar. I've got more forces heading to over here already to defend this choke point. I don't have too many units over here, so Mighty Eskimo just diverts these halberdiers, as you can see right now, to help me hold this choke point. And I had a good angle. I got a good angle with these Northern Tenor Warriors here on the Corsair infantry. So pretty soon I direct their archer fire here. So just heading back over here. Yeah, as you can see, the Nazgul are causing a few problems. Now, I'm setting up more men. I'm maneuvering my Northern Tenor Warriors now to try and shoot at Umbar's forces. He's got a larger attack. We've got Captain Jervis sending over some Elder Council. That was an odd move for Lamo to do. Charging his javelins. Nazgul's down to 7. My archers are in there, still firing onto the Blackguard. Jervis has sent over some March Wardens of the Wood. I've got my Eldanwy Swordmasters here as well. Okay, there's my Eldanwy archers. Mighty Eskimo is also sending over some more forces. Now, I was originally sending over my Eldanwy archers to help out against Umbar, but when I saw what Lamo was doing, I divert the Eldanwy archer fire over here. My archers here are out of ammunition. But these guys are not, so I'm moving these guys in closer. My forces here are holding, but just. Mighty Eskimo's forces are here. Now, I didn't actually notice this before. I was a bit focused on Mordor's attack, but thankfully Mighty Eskimo's sending over his infantry to stop the Mordor from outflanking me. Those guys are broken, so that's not the worst in the world. We've got the Rangers over here. I'm just trying to see where my Eldanwy archers are firing. Warriors are targeting the shield guard. Okay, yeah, I'm firing over here. Yeah. Sorry, right now I'm just shooting at the shield guard. My Rivendell archers were firing on the Orc javelins, but they're now broken. A little bit of friendly fire there. Blacksong Renegades, the Mighty Eskimos forces were also pursuing at the time. Some of my forces were selling out too. Alright, so heading over here, that's okay. Whoop, what have we got here? Oh yeah, this is me. I sent my Glatho Rochador trying to attack Dorwinion. Mighty Eskimos also got his Knights of the Silver Swan out here. And those are just broken forces back there. I see an opportunity to go after his marksman over here. We've got Evelyn infantry coming to help them, but the infantry is not too good. As you can see, Mighty Eskimo and Jervis have got a nice defense set up here. All my forces are over there. We've got Eskimo keeping an eye on Harad, who hasn't made a move yet. We just heard some fighting before. Sorry. I'm just trying to see where that is. Oh yeah, here we go. So Harad has made a move. We've got some forces over here in the city. And Mighty Eskimo is keeping him at bay with some halberdiers. Okay. So looking at the attack. Seems to be alright. Now the forces we got out here. I'm trying to take out Temple Guard and Temple Executioners, but it's not working out too well for me. Okay, well, I did take out the General, which was nice. What's that? Oh, we've got some Orc Javelins still alive from Lamo. Okay, now this is where Isaac caught me off guard. I forgot you could send troops up here. I don't know how I forgot about that, but anyway. Thankfully, I think Jervis or Eskimo let me know, and I got him out of there. As you can see, I'm running away. Jervis will send over some forces to help. I scrambled to get my own men in here. I've got some Glatho Marine Dane here, along with some Brennan River Wards. So that battle's relatively in hand. Isaac's just sort of just probing us at this point. I've got my Glatho Rochador just running around the city behind there, trying to cause some havoc wherever I can. Going in dancers, where are they going? Oh, they're shooting at the Evan Marksman. Yeah, I like that. And then I saw an opportunity to charge in to the Lake Flagrim. As you can see, I'm sending my forces now. We've got the Lake Siren Rim coming back, and I did want to get back down the hill, so this did concern me a little bit. Now, thankfully, most of my forces do get through here. Yeah, the Siren Rim's in pursuit. And then Moddb's going to point out a trebuchet at this point to me. He says we've got to try and take it out. And as you can see, it's probably a good idea. It's probably why he pointed that out. He just took out a chunk of our troops. Oh, nice hit! Oh, that hurt Eskimo big time. Could have got the other council here in retrospect. Got the javelins trying to take out trebuchet with their javelins, maybe. Oh, another nice hit. Red Hills champions. Oh, Mighty Eskimo's got to get his stuff out of there. No, I'm sorry I didn't take out that trebuchet at that point. And then I lost bloody micro on these guys. Sucks, they were right there. And I just didn't take it out. Temple Guard harasses me for a little bit, I lose some men, but ultimately I don't take out the trebuchet at this point. I was focused on trying to send up men to all the other choke points in the battle, as well as the other guys as well. Yeah, so I was setting up a defense here, trying to take on Isaac. Fortunately, a lot of my arrows are going to the side of the hill here. I switched targets, thankfully. Soon, anyway. We've got Elden Archers up here, along with Jervis's. Most of their ammo, however, hits the mark, so I'm happy with that. Alright. How's this battle going? The Williams put in the pressure on Eskimo and Jervis, and they're sort of half breaking through. I don't want to go there, I want to go over here. Sorry about that. Took some time to get through. Alright, so Beast has sort of got a few forces up here. Most of his army's still being held back. And now Jervis is the one holding him off. Again, they're not getting through anytime soon. Alright. Now we're being surrounded here and cut down. I've got some non-tuna warriors here. They were out of ammunition. I sent them to take on the Temple Executioners. These guys were a real pain to deal with. Alright. Now my Elden Archers are out of ammunition. And I was selling out to try and finish off Isaac, but I got recalled. I was asked to send my forces back, so I did. How's it going over here? We've got some fire here from Jervis. Oh, we've got Kindred of Celeborn here. Got reinforcements here, some tier 10 marksmen from Mighty Eskimo being sent up. The They're taking on some Vanguard, the Kindred of Celeborn, I think. Yep. They're piercing them. Ah, the Tier 3 marksman hasn't started firing yet. It is 41 to 51 at this time. And now Soldier's sending in his men. Vanguard get into the Tier 3 marksman before they can start firing. Now, I was saying I had to get going soon, so at first I was just setting up my troops to be here in the Citadel. Sort of a last stand, if it came to it. Yeah, Jervis is doing us proud, as you can see. They've pushed back all the Harad troops as they tried to make their way through. M1 has his trebuchet here. He's got his Belican Axe Guard here at this choke point. They should cut through that unit of Tier 3 marksmen soon. Knights of the Silver Song so close to taking out the trebuchet. The Harvey's Academy here as well. And some Sentinels. Still, this band of Knights of Numenor should do pretty well here. Now I had these troops, I had 6 troops from 2 different units left alive here. So I'll try and get him in there, if I can, into the crossbows. Lamo saw me do it, and he's sending up these units to stop me. Harbingers are moving in to finish off the dismounted Knights. Fortunately, I get past Mordor here. My little sneak attack works to a degree. But M1 doesn't like that very much, and so they surround me and cut me down pretty quick. And we've got archers now firing on the east front crossbowmen.
Only half the enemy force remains.
They're shooting upwards, so it's never a good sign. And this is where I sent some reinforcements to help out against Dorwinion. And the influx of troops forces them back. That was a good hit there from I think Mighty's catapult. Yep, it was. And now Dorwinions retreated. And Mighty's very paranoid about that. He keeps looking back and says, don't forget about Dorwinion, he can come back. And, you know, Mighty was right, he can come back. He's got an army, he's still got half his army, or at least 25%, between 25% and 50% of his army left. Right now we're sort of regrouping, trying to plan our next move. Lord and archers firing into the eastern crossbows, it seems. And Jervis was setting up his archers to try and take these guys on, but I saw Lamo charging the position. And I was sending some forces over to the Citadel, but I redirect them in a moment to try and take on Mordor and buy Jervis some time to use his archers. The javelin's getting in close. Crossbows are taking Jervis on right now. Okay, they're all reloading. I think they were firing into the javelins and they broke them. Crossbows winding up. They're shooting upwards, but that's my fault. And Lama saw what I was doing, trying to get into the crossbow, so he sends up his Temple Executioners. I've got more troops coming in now. Now the attack looks like it's subsiding somewhat. Just come back over here where Harad is. And Umbar. Okay, Jervis has his March Wardens of the Wood here. He's got a good line here on the Umbar troops, but not a good line on the Trebuchet troops, unfortunately. You can get some nice shots into the Harbingers of Casimir. It all depends on which target he goes for, I'm not sure. Belfast range looks like they're trying to get into a better position. But they better start firing soon. Alright, Jervis is reinforcing this choke point. Just trying to keep Harad at bay. It's 52 now to 61. Tell you what, they better do something soon. Firing. Yeah, that's good fire there. Yeah, that's what every defender wants to see. Alright, they broke the X-Guard. Watches of the Golden Wood moving into position. Oh, they wiped out that entire unit. Now the Watcher should have targeted the Trebuchet. Oh, damn, nice hit. If that had gone through, it would have killed Jervis's general right then and there. Okay, Trebuchet crew under a bit of fire. Oh, they're down to 31. Should get the Watchers of the Golden Wood to fire on them. They can hit anything. Again, Jervis doesn't look like he's getting out of this position. He can hold here for at least 5-10 minutes max with those troops. Tell you what, that Trebuchet is getting some nice kills. Okay, got Belthorpe Tribesmen here. My River Wards are still in there. I think this is when I've left. So Mighty Eskimo and Jervis are taking it from here. Now remember, Marty kept saying like he's worried about Dorwinian, and Dorwinian's back here. He ain't gone. He's just worried about the entrance, then coming back to the back entrance and just outflanking us. But the Temple Executioners, you know, to Lambo's credit, they did very, very well. No matter how many times I tried to kill them, they just didn't seem to die. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Oh, sorry, this was my last command. I sent my elves up here to sort of act as a defense for Mighty's catapult, because he was, yeah, just that paranoid about Dorwinian. So, he asked me to do that. That's the last thing I did. I do have other troops here. And what I've done is I've just set up a last stand defense with some Matter sentries, Great Arthain, and what's left of my Great Marine Dane. To sort of help out my allies as they make a last stand. We've got Elder Council here. Oh, that trebuchet, I tell you, it just doesn't want to go away. But Jevis can get in there now. He gets his spearman in, shuts it down, and that's it. Now M1's trying to save his crew. Beast does have some forces nearby. He can send up to save these guys, unfortunately. But he doesn't have his trebuchet anymore for a little while, so that always helps. And this is his general too, so his general's in a bit of trouble as well. 64 to 70 now. Okay, Jevis's forces here are being overwhelmed. Got an Andor Glade Guard here, and some Watchers of the Golden Wood getting into position. Yeah, that's no surprise, really. Okay, here comes Dorwinian. What do we got here? Got Bell Club Tribesmen, Temple Executioners, Temple Guard. They've broken through, or broke our forces. Mighty's turn his catapults around, as he should. We'll watch one volley and then we'll head over to see what the Watchers are up to. Nice. Mighty Eskimo did what I couldn't do. He killed a chunk of them at once. Oh, they're gonna fire again. We'll watch one more volley. Ah, oh, just missed. Camille's Chosen is here as well now. Okay. Alright, so now what's going on now? Watcher's Golden Wood being shot at by someone. There's a trebuchet crew trying to be as sneaky as possible. Alright, there we go. So we've got some Camille's Shadowbow shooting into Jervis's watches. Yeah, Jervis sees that. We've got Spearman heading in. More Nandor Gladeguard moving up. Come on, watchers, fire on the bloody trebuchet crew before they slink away again. Okay, Beast has got some forces over here now too. And now Jervis is in a little bit of trouble. He'll get off one, maybe two volleys at most, before he's forced to retreat. Maybe none. Okay. That's funny. Every time Nandor gets close, they get bloody pushed back. Alright. Now it's time for Jervis to pull back. We've got Belfast Marines here, and they got their javelins. Do they? No. No, they do have their javelins. You should be saving them for later. We've got crossbowmen over here now. Now my elves are doing their job. Trying to keep the attackers at bay as long as they can. Well, Shadow Guard, you probably should fire on them. Okay. What's going on now? The catapult's not firing anymore. Oh, that's it. Right, he's lost his catapult. I don't know, maybe he should have tried to save it. My elves unfortunately are broken. We're being pushed back here now. Okay, Isaac's trying to hamper the retreat of my allies. Okay, so we've got some Camul's Chosen here, clashing with some Galadriel and Blade Masters. Armoured up. Okay, so... the Rangers! They're getting some nice fire here. Relatively protected for now. Oh, the Rangers have withdrawn. They were in a good position before. Zeus has got to watch out. That trebuchet is in a perfect position here. I don't think Jervis sees it. I think he's being caught microing. Okay, he sees it now. And he is scrambling. Well, that being said, the trebuchet still has a good target here. Okay, got Watchers of the Golden Wood. Okay, they're returning fire on the Loquindi bows. We've got Unknown Soldier trying to provide archer support here. Oh, that's pretty good arrow fire there from the attackers. It is 81 to 79 now. The Rangers, they're out of ammunition, that's why they're not firing. The Blade Masters are almost being defeated. What we got going on over here now? Serpent's Fangs. We've got a player admitting defeat, that ain't me. Yeah, so the Watchers of the Golden Wood are doing so well because they're so accurate. But they probably should switch targets. Okay. Lauren and Axeman now battling away, trying to hold Rune back now. Now the council probably should fire on them. We've got crossbowmen moving in. Yeah, Jervis needs to get these guys going. Yep, he is. He's getting going.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Got the Camille Shadow Guard outflanking Jervis. We've got Lord and Warriors being brought up. It's a little bit chaotic right now. Shadow Guard are AP and they're cutting through the L's right now. And that trebuchet just took a chunk out of Jervis's arm. That's a lot of dead elves. Yeah, that hurt. Alright guys, we'll times 2 speed it. Little friendly fire there, but mostly accurate. And now we've got Isaac firing his crossbows into the back of Jervis's troops. They won't last too long with that. Alright, Jervis, we're retreating back into the citadel. So we're trying to 6-speed it, I think. Alright, they're firing through. And a portion of my men are exposed through the archway here. There's a trebuchet in the background. That wasn't too good. That trebuchet's proven to be very accurate. There goes my general. Bloody hell. If I knew this was going to be such a problem, I would have put them on the sides. And Jervis and Mighty told the players that, you know, he's not there, stop shooting him with the damn trebuchet. Oh, there's going to be nothing left. They're going to run out of ammo soon, you'd think. There we go, finally. Unfortunately, they wiped out almost all my men. Well, they wiped out half my men. We still got some high quality troops here. Battlecloud tribes are firing the javelins in, proving to be very troublesome. So Battlecloud tribes are getting some good fire into the Karas Calhoun's Guardians. As you can see, my elves are actually starting to push out a little bit. And the winning general's there in the fight. See that? And it is 95 to 87. I think we've got Nandor Glade Guards moving in. It's good to see my elves having a bit of an impact here. Okay, there goes Unknown Soldiers General. Oh, a lot of fire there. The guy with my Gotham Marine Dane. We'll try time 6ing it. Alright, they're pushing in big time, so I'll come back inside this side. My Gwytho Arthane is still at the front. My Gwytho Marindan are getting involved now too. Oh, it's good that they're in the fight. Got champions in Nefret now in the mix. The Winnian still has their troops in there. We've got enemy archers trying to shoot at Lotharian and Dol Amroth. They're taking shelter behind the walls. My Arthane's starting to fall now. Okay, that just broke. My Marindan's now at the forefront. Now my sentries are gone. Marindan's still in there. It is 97 to 90. Alright, attackers are making a big push here to try and surround and overwhelm us. There's some Shishari stalkers here. Oh, okay, there goes Jervis's general. 94 to 98. Getting close. 95 to 98. Still 95 to 98. More troops moving in. 99 to 95. Okay, we've got the Winnian sending the Moquindi Glade Masters in there now. That'll definitely help out. Looks like the attackers are breaking through. We're in the final stages now. I think that's the runic general there. That's Isaac's general. He's alone. Or maybe he's got a friend with him. No, that's what's left of all the attacking forces. Alright, we're going to times 2 speed it to the end. As you can see, Mighty's general. Oh, that's it for them. Alright, looks like we lost 100 to 96. Alright, there goes Mighty's general. Alright, so that's what... So, unfortunately, it crashed just before the end screen showed, but Jervis did say... Jervis said that he ended up with 3,455 kills, Mighty was 1,880, and I was 2,400 exactly. So, it was a great defense. The battle really came down to the wire. I regret having to leave it towards the end there. I feel like I could have made an impact in that defense, but, you know, I'll take the loss as my fault, because I wasn't there at the end. But still, it was a great battle. Thanks to everyone involved. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys next time. Bye.